leave.
Well, I have to show you at the end.
Too.
Josie,
Yeah.
wave to the camera.
Oh. Yeah. These my mom bought for me.
Imagine we were a mother of a 6-year-old boy who was just diagnosed with leukemia. Various hospital bills begin to pile up, and as a mother, you can only seem to focus on the negative as your child fights for his life. In this rough time, all you can do is hope and pray that something will make your child happy and healthy, but the finances just don't match up with the desires. Groups all across the country are there to help in times of tragedy such as this one. A variety of community service organizations can be found in a college campus or town. The importance of service is not one to be overlooked or taken for granted. Students that start to serve the community at a young age are vital not only for the community, but also for yourself as a student. One of the top community service organizations in the United States that students are able to get involved with is the Make-A-Wish Foundation. It is an organization that grants wishes to children with life-threatening medical conditions. This organization began back in 1980 when a little boy diagnosed with leukemia wished to become a police officer for a day. Now, being one of the largest organizations spanning across different countries, several children ages 2.5 to 18 get wishes granted daily. According to the Foundation's webpage, wish.org, a wish is granted about every 38 minutes. With so many wishes to be granted, it is vital that volunteers step up and become involved with this foundation daily. The scenario I had you imagine earlier was not just one to make you think. It is describing what a young boy named Gavin is going through right now. This is a picture of Gavin. He is the Lambda chapter of Chi Omega's Wish Child and just recently got his wish granted to go to Disney World in August of 2013. By the Chi Omegas holding several philanthropy events in order to raise money for him, Gavin and his mother did not have to pay a single penny for their trip to Florida. This is a picture of the volleyball tournament that Chi held for the campus to raise money for Gavin. This is just one example of the many ways that Chi raise money for Make-A-Wish. In addition to the finances, also Gavin was given 1 week of normalcy. No hospitals or feeling of sorrow, just pure happiness at the happiest place on earth. Gavin's mom told all the girls after their trip that she'd never seen him so happy. The Make-A-Wish Foundation is just one easy example of how college students, such as ourselves, can become involved in the community. Most large universities have helpful resources on their school's homepage that can link the student to community service organizations around the area. This is a screenshot of the community service organization at the University of Kansas. As many community service helps those less fortunate, it also benefits the volunteer as well. Service opportunities can be found in places that you may least expect. Some of the most common ones are churches, school, and Greek organizations. By either volunteering at these places or even going to events, it can help a child in need, and it will always be worth your time to do so. In a study from Louisiana State University done by Connie Phillips, she found that students who are involved in some type of community service learning program at a young age were more likely to succeed in school. The reasons that Phelps found this were all tied together in the sense that certain students were simply learning more life skills than just sitting in the classroom. Yes, the teachers and books can provide a multitude of knowledge that many cannot receive, but it's going out in the community that can give learning beyond measure. I believe it is not only vital for the students to gain community experience for others, but it is also an impact on their own future. Stephen Culbertson, who is the CEO for the Youth Service America, stated in a Huffington Post article in 2012 just how important student involvement is. He states in this article that students going out of their everyday normal community to an environment that is less fortunate than their own can teach them life lessons and work skills for later on in life. And as if his word isn't enough, several other organizations have had the same findings. The proof is in the pudding, and now we need to accept this. Students must see the impact that they can make on their own lives as well. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics since 2012, the volunteer rate has declined just about 20% in just 1 year. This is simply unacceptable. Community service is valued in small towns, but as well as on a large scale. The government and the Obama administration are huge advocates to get Americans involved with service. Michelle Obama wrote in her blog in 2009, "We need active, engaged citizens like all of you to step up and do their part too." This quote is clear and right on point. Citizens to serve are exactly what America needs in order to benefit our country and ourselves. Reiterated by the First Lady, she said, "Volunteers are a force with power and we need to transform it." And I know being stuck on a college campus, it is easy to get stuck in a daily routine. I can relate as I have found myself only wanting to go to class, eat, sleep, and occasionally go out with my friends. But will just doing these 5 things really suffice for my future? The answer is obviously no. This time in life is about new experiences. College is a bridge from the real world and new opportunities. Not fully taking advantage of this time in life can be detrimental to the future experiences that we may face later on in life. This generation must get involved. Going online or asking a friend how to get involved is just one small step that can change lives. Helping others along with yourself in the process is something that you just won't regret. As college students, we only have 4 years out here on our own, and as real as it is, we are at risk of becoming ones needing service one day. It is time to step up to our call of service and make a difference. Thank you.